Ladies and gents, you are now tuned in to Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast, the best damn battle rap podcast in the world, Craig. Oh yeah, if you hear that bomb, you know what time it is, man. You know it is time for another double scoop of chocolate and vanilla. That's right, Vlad and Tim are back to give you the KOTD review and preview episode like we do weekly. This week, we are a day behind the schedule. Yes, we're dropping it on Saturday. I am recording this drop on a Saturday morning. Tim is moving from one palatial estate to another Wisconsin palatial estate. And he had things to do yesterday, man. So sometimes life comes up. So we decided it was better late than never. We didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So we recorded this super late night last night. And then after we were done recording, I had to feed my son, and then he passed out, I passed out, and then I woke up, it was 6 a.m, and I was like, damn, son, let me go edit this and let me get this out to the people them. So we thank you guys for your patience. You know, we'll never leave you stranded. We might be a little bit late, but we'll never leave you stranded. So in this episode, you know, Tim and his wife were driving around in a empty ass rental van, and we joked around and we called it the kidnap van. And we just want to say that there's nothing funny about child abduction or kidnapping or, you know, human trafficking. We were just cracking some jokes and stuff, but we want you guys to know that that is very serious. It's nothing to laugh at, but, you know, we're a couple of clowns and a couple of bozos, so we had to get our jokes off. But you guys are going to enjoy the hell out of this episode, man. We bring you our brand of levity in the beginning, shout out a few people, and then we get straight to business. All right, man. So you guys are really going to enjoy the hell out of this episode. Once again, I want to tell you guys, man, please subscribe wherever you're listening to this at. Stitcher, Spotify, wherever you're listening to it. Apple Podcast, subscribe. Leave 5 stars, leave comments. And help us grow. Pause. Also, subscribe on our YouTube, Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast, or LTBR Podcast. Just search for that. Follow us on Caffeine, caffeine.tv/LTBR Podcast. We're live Monday through Thursdays, 10:30 a.m. to noon. All right. And if you want to leave us a little donation, $ LTBR Podcast on Cash App, yes. And just write Vlad and Tim, and this will get directly to us. Now, if you guys want to get straight to the KOTD material, you guys can jump straight to minute 16. But I would advise you just stick around, man. Some great hip-hop talk in the beginning, as always, and our ridiculous brand of humor. So stay tuned. Appreciate you guys for rocking out with us. Peace.
Find it. Because I ended up taking it off. Now I don't know where it is, man.
Yeah.
We can't talk about this if I'm not wearing my KOTD sweatshirt. Like, come on.
How many kids did you guys kidnap earlier?
Yo, 4.
4?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's a good day, bro.
Yeah. Usually on Fridays we only get 1 or 2. So, yeah. We had that, man. That van was full of so much crying and tears. Oh my God. It was
Did
great.
you collect the tears? Because, you know, like when you collect the tear ducts, right, you mix it in with like some shea butter and all that. And then like it makes all the wrinkles in your forehead go away. So,
no, man, we didn't have time, man. We were meeting up with Sirius Jones. We were trying to get him across state line.
Oh my God. You guys trying to break Sirius Jones out of jail? Yo, shout out to Sirius Jones. I don't know if I can even say that, but shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see anyone locked out. You know what I mean? I think it was just a lot of miscommunication. You know what I'm saying?
Was it? Was that all it was?
I mean, you know, I don't know, man. You know, this ain't the forum to really be discussing it and laughing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta have some sort of a conscience. You know what I mean? But Tim, man, you know, I'm glad that you got a chance to do all the things you needed to do earlier with the kidnap van and everything. You know what I'm saying? You guys abducted 4 kids, man. Congratulations. That's like, that's amazing, bro. Like, man.
Yeah, it was a good day.
Once you sell them on the black market, like, you have your mortgage paid for a whole year, bro.
Yo, why's it gotta be the black market?
Come on, man. You know everything bad is black. You know what I mean?
Come on, Black Plague, Black Market. What's going on?
You know the man set it up that way, my brother. You know what I'm saying? He set it up that way. The black box. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that can survive a plane crash. Come on now, man. You know the black box is so strong that it'll survive a plane crash, and apparently it'll survive a transcontinental 4-month ride in the hull of a ship. Tied up to 500 other people. So we're going to call this the black box. You know what I mean?
Wild.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Black cats are bad luck. I mean, your boys from third base said that. Bad guys with black. Bad cat is bad luck. Bad guys with black. Must have been a white guy who started all that. Get the gas face.
Yo, you're right.
MC Search, man.
Oh, yeah.
One of the most cultured white guys to, yeah, man. You know what I mean? So he brought that to the light. You know what I'm saying? I bet all the white guys listening to, could you imagine you as like an 11-year-old white kid hearing him say that, like, oh, he's right. Why is all that stuff labeled that way? This is crazy. Dad, why the white guys do this? Stop listening to that third base. You can't listen to them anymore, Tim. All right.
Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Dad. I'll plop in my Vanilla Ice tape now.
Yo, without MC Search, there'd be no Nas, man.
I mean, Nas would have found his way, but I hear what you're saying, though. You know what I'm saying? But all right, all jokes aside, no, he directly had a hand in making things happen.
Right.
He expedited everything, put it that way.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, maybe without MC Search, there'd be no Illmatic, at least in the form that we know it. You know,
I'll say that.
It might have taken Nas a few more years to get signed.
But no, MC Search put everything in position. But you got to figure that Nas was tight with Large Professor, and Large Professor was the producer who's tight with the other producers. So maybe he doesn't land on Columbia, but he definitely would have. He definitely would have landed somewhere. He would have had access to the other producers also.
Right.
But Columbia believed in him so much that they were like, "Do whatever you want to do, bro. Like, we're not gonna try to make you make a single about women." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna make whatever I want." And then he made Illmatic. So you might be right with that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, because without Search, who knows? Maybe he doesn't land on Columbia. Maybe he lands on some other record label and they try to force him to be like Sexy Nas or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yo, and then how crazy is that? AZ didn't even have like a demo. He had a guest verse.
You know, they were like, you know what's crazy? Yeah. Well, he got signed off of that guest verse. Like the head of his label was just like, the head of his label thought that was Nas. Because they kept hearing about Nas, and he was like, "Oh, let me listen to this album or whatever, or this song." And then they were like, "Oh, Nas is on this song." And some guy named AZ, so he thought Nas was the first guy rapping, and they're like, "No, that's his friend AZ." He's like, "That's not the Nas guy that you guys are telling me about." He was like, "Oh, if Nas is already signed, I want this guy because this guy's incredible." So it's crazy, man. But apparently AZ was working with Pete Rock for like 5 years before he got on that song with Nas. It's crazy, dog. Like, hip hop.
I never knew that.
Yeah, man. Hip hop is wild.
Yeah.
Dog.
What, Pete Rock had a couple beats on Do or Die, right?
Yeah, Rather Unique.
Or Go or Die.
Yeah,
right?
Rather Unique and a couple other songs. Yeah, a couple at least one more song I want. That album is classic, dog. Yo, you know what's crazy? Do or Die is literally the bridge between Illmatic and It Was Written. Because Illmatic was so underground, right? With no hint of like any type of commercial songs, right? None at all. It's just like, yo, this is just my testimony. This is my tale of the streets. This is my vision. This is what I see. It's what my friends are going through and what I've gone through. Do or Die is the same, except AZ then says, yo, what if we sprinkle just a little bit of like more cinematic things to it and make the vision bigger?
Great word, man.
And then, you got the single with Miss Jones, the homegirl singing on a song. The beat is so large and thumping and it sounds bright. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, wow, yeah, this isn't as dark as Illmatic. Like Illmatic is like so gloomy. I'll never leave the projects and I'll be stuck here forever. This is like, hell nah, man. We're going to be rich. We're going to be counting mad money. And then it's the first time we heard them mention The Firm and More Money, More Murder, More Homicide. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they got Mafioso, and then we have It Was Written. And then It Was Written was like Doa down even more steroids. It's like, oh, you got Miss Jones. I'm going to get Lauryn Hill. And I'm going to sample Houdini and Curtis Blow and some other R&B record and make the biggest video / single you've ever heard in your life. And the rest of the album is going to be like straight cinematic, yo. Like, and that was the bridge, man. Do or Die is that important because it allowed Nas to do that album, and not that they weren't going to accept it, but it was like, shit. Like, you can be a high level lyricist and still do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, If I Ruled the World was the first piece of vinyl I ever bought.
Get out of here, yeah?
Yeah. It wasn't the first piece of music I ever bought, but that was the first piece of vinyl. And like, I don't know why I was buying vinyl. You know, like I had
it's like what we did. It's hip hop, dog.
From my mom, you know what I mean? Man. But I was like, oh, vinyl.
Yeah, I had I bought that Common single, booming and you booming and you booming in your Jeep. Remember that one? I was bad. I'm a pro without a doubt. You got me. I got that joint. I had the instrumentals because I used to buy them for all the instrumentals, man.
Yeah.
So I used to love just listening to beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wait a minute, they got the beats without the raps. Right. I need this in my life. I bought some like Large Professor joints and all that, man. But Tim, man, the people didn't come here to hear the hip hop talk. Well, half of them did. You know what I'm saying? Because shout out to Bearded 3000 from Caffeine. When he hears this, he's going to go crazy, man. He's one of our supporters that's there every day, Tim. And every week he tells me, yo, Vlad, the show with you and Tim on Fridays is fire, man. I love all the stuff that you talk before you even get to talking about the KOTD stuff. So Bearded 3000, this one's for you. And you, this one's for you. You know what I'm saying? I hope you're pounding out a fatty right now while you're listening to this podcast. Force her to listen to this while you give her the backstroke, brother. And I hope you got a pint of beer on that ass. You know what I'm saying? And you're ashing out your blunt on her lower back, brother. You know what I'm saying? And when you reach that peak, I want you to go, ugh. This one's for Tim and Vlad. Just spray and pray, brother. Spray and pray.
Yo, that's like your motto on the show is spray and pray. I cannot believe you said spray and pray to A-Ward. I still cannot. Like, I fell out of my fucking chair when you said that. Bro. I mean, to A-Ward of all people to have on.
Man, he felt what I was saying though. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, that was so.
To all y'all that don't know the spray and pray, I mean, I crack jokes, but I'm like, listen, Tim and I, man, we're guys of a certain age. You know what I'm saying? Our ladies are around our age too, and it's like for everyone who's a little bit older trying to have a kid. You know what I mean? You got to spray and then you got to pray that all goes well. You know what I'm saying? And even when they're right to the point where they come out that poonan, you still got to pray that they cry. They got the 10 toes, 10 fingers. Yep. Everything is all right. And every day of their life, you got to pray that they're okay. You know what I'm saying? So crack a lot of jokes. I try to bring some levity, but as parents, you got to pray over your kids, man. So if you are in a committed relationship or not, but you are ready to have a child and you're actively trying, spray and pray. Now, if you don't want to end up with just some random person as your life partner to raise a kid and you hate their guts, strap something on, you know what I'm saying? But if you in a good, healthy place in your life and you guys both want this, spray and pray all day, baby. Rapid fire. Put that chopper on rapid fire, man. Fully automatic. All right. Brrr, brrr.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Absolutely, man. And I know all you fellas out there. You're like, man, get to the KOTD stuff. And the 1.5 Canadian women that are listening right now, ladies, I know your panties are drenched right now. You know what I'm saying? So just wring them out and stuff them in your mouth, because otherwise you're gonna be like, oh my God, Tim and Vlad, I can't even listen to this without you yelling because you guys are just so awesome. And I'm like a faucet over here. The snail trail is just so crazy. So just wring out them drawers, stuff them in your mouth, ladies, and get ready to listen to our KOTD Grand Prix review and preview. All right.
Oh, good.
So
that is a fucking intro right there. That's the intro to the show, right?
That's the intro, bro. Bearded 3000 is ashing his blunt on some chick's fat ass. You know what I'm saying? And the ladies are wringing out their drawers because it's just like overflowing, man. And they just gotta stuff them in their mouth because they can't shut up because we're those guys. You know what I'm saying? Like. So, yeah, man. So last week, Tim, we had the Southside Division, put together by the Grandmaster himself, direct, not direct. Direct would be a pause, wouldn't it? Yeah.
You're right, it would. It kind of would.
It kind of is, man. Direct. Yeah, that's definitely a pause. Yeah, that's crazy. So, yeah, direct. Now, I mean, and first and foremost, man, an apology to issue. You know what I'm saying? You can join me in this one. We definitely said that Lou Cypher versus Street Hymns was going to be a bathroom break, that I was going to be dropping a big turd during that battle.
I can't believe you said that.
I'm sorry, man. I couldn't believe I said it either. You know what I'm saying? I got drunk, man. I got drunk off the podcast power. You know what I mean? And I underestimated this battle because I thought Street Hymns was going to overwrite like crazy. I thought Lou Cypher wasn't going to take it serious. So I was like, what's the chances it's going to be a great battle? I was wrong. And guess what? When I'm wrong, I'm happy because it means that we got a fire-ass battle. I was so surprised by both gentlemen, man. The content in this battle was so dope. Lou Cypher is so damn witty, man. And then his freestyling ability, his rebuttaling ability. Street Hymns, he took some of the complexity out of the rhymes. He wasn't rhyming just to impress himself. And it was a dope-ass battle. What a way to open up the evening.
Right. Hey, and just to piggyback off that, obviously, apologies to both those gentlemen from me as well. I mean, especially Street Hymns, from me. I was like, I've never seen Street Hymns that battle that I've ever liked. And yeah, man, hey, he was great. He's great.
Yeah, it was bad.
Lou Cypher is the same way. I feel like Lou Cypher is a little bit less intricate than Street Hymns, but they're typically on a usual day, they're both trying to like outright each other, but like in a written way as opposed to a performance.
Exactly. And
what I mean?
Both brought performance to that last week, man.
Yo, talk to them about the prop.
Oh my gosh, yeah, when he threw the what was it again? The
robe or whatever.
Yeah, man. I was like, oh snap, that was fire, yo. He came out the gate with that, and it was just on point, dog. Like I was entertained the entire way. Lou Cypher had me laughing. Like he's refreshing. He was very refreshing that battle, and this is what you tune in for when you want to see KOTD joints. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone is not going to be the same, and that's what I like also. So this was dope, man. So apologies to both guys, and Direct, I'm glad that you called me out because that means that you're listening. You're in tune, to the Tim and Vlad podcast from LTBR, y'all. And we're still waiting for Tim has a KOTD sweatshirt hoodie. Well, I don't have one, but Tim could use one from 2020 also. You know what I mean? His other one is a few years old now. You know what I mean? So, but thank you for listening. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind a shout out on the show. You know what I'm saying? You can tell people to tune in. Hey, listen, man, I'm going for everything I can go for. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Tim. A closed mouth don't get fed. You know what I'm saying, man? An ugly man don't get head. You feel me? So, dope battle. My apologies to all the brothers, Loose Cypher and Street Hymns and Direct, man. That was a fire ass battle. Great way to set off the night. Man, next battle, PC and Deuce, dog. Now, PC, I had to holler at you, brother. I didn't say anything bad about you. We didn't say anything bad. No. We just said that after 3 years, it's hard to pick, the guy who's been off for 3 years over the guy who's been doing it consistently. And Deuce is no slouch. Deuce is dope. So I was going with the smart money. And to be honest, this battle was debatable. Like, if someone got Deuce winning, I'm totally happy with that. If someone has PC winning, I'm totally happy with that. The only round that I thought was the clearest round to me was the third round with Deuce. Even though, for a lot of people, they were like, oh, the end of it was kind of awkward, but I felt like he had that round pretty clearly. But the first two rounds, though, either way, like it can go to either person, man. And the battle was tight. PC came out there punching, and he picked off right where he left off. What I loved was that I feel like he sped up his flow just a little bit. Sure. Sped up his delivery a little bit, which made everything just land a little bit harder and just updated everything. You know what I'm saying? And when you punch in abundance, not all of them are going to hit, but I felt like he had an 80% ratio of where I was like, I like this. I like that. You know what I mean? Not all of them are ever going to hit.
Especially for someone who's been out that long.
Exactly.
To come back and hitting that 80% is incredible. Because, exactly. So often we see people come back and they start saying lines and you're like, oh, man, people.
Right.
So many times now, man.
Right, yep.
And PC was on top of his shit, man. He knew what was going on. He knew what fresh lines were and what would hit and what wouldn't.
Yeah, man. And I think PC thought maybe we didn't know who he was. I'm like, dude, I've been watching you since grind time, bro. I know who you are. You know what I'm saying? I know who you are, my man. So, but shout out to him though, man, because that was a dope ass battle. And Deuce was on fire too, man. He had his the sound effects props and all that, and he had that going on, and he was dope, man. Like I was telling you, he's like a Tampa Bay Geechee Gotti in a way, where they both got the realism, and even some of the structure is kind of similar too. Not saying he's biting, nothing like that, but for those who want to know what he's like or who you can compare him to, he reminds me of a southern version of Gotti, or Gotti's a West Coast version, or however you guys want to say it, because I don't want people to think I'm trying to shit on anybody or anything like that, but. Another dope battle, man. They were 2 for 2 out the gate, dog.
Which is incredible, and especially with from the undercards, people who even the people in the tournament, there are people who are battling that people aren't familiar with. I mean, we're talking times and shit, to some degree. I mean, even Gage and stuff, people are like, oh, Gage before, but I like, shit like that. So to have people even that are less known than them and still be able to shine and step up to the plate, it's great. They didn't have to enter the tournament, but they still made a positive impact for all the thousands of new viewers who are watching them. And that,
absolutely.
What more can you ask for?
The only thing that I would like is that, dogs, none of these battles are on YouTube anywhere. They don't exist anywhere as of right now. So it's kind of man, for that day, it's yes, they got the fans excited. They got, people tuning in. But I'm like, KOTD, you got to start dropping these battles somewhere sooner or later.
I can speak on that at least a little bit. At least one of the things that I had heard. Yeah. One of the things that I think this is public knowledge was that the deal that they're in with Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch won't allow them to release any of the battles until the tournament's over. Once the tournament's over, all the battles are coming out all at once.
All right.
It's going to be like a dump. So I mean, I get
a dump.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Do you? So you drop all your chunks of shit all at once, Tim? When you shit, they don't come out one at a time. It's 6 chunks all at once floating around.
Depends on what I've eaten, man. No, you know what?
The hell are you, the Gape Master?
Oh my god, you're wild. No.
That's how Tim shits.
That's at least what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think they like want to. I think King of the
All
Dot
right.
knows that
All
people
right.
would be watching these, and especially it makes sense so that we can, kind of keep up.
Okay.
If you can't watch on Sunday, but you want to still be invested in the tournament, it really makes sense to put them up on YouTube or somewhere so that you can watch them.
Right. All right. So, okay, now that I know that, I'll lay off, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
And then
right.
I'll ease off the pedal on that one. But can't wait to watch some of these battles back.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, the most controversial battle of the night, man. Eddie I versus So Severe. Close battle. Good battle.
Yeah.
I had Eddie I winning, but Eddie I lost the vote 3-1. He won the fan vote, I want to say.
Yep.
And I was a little surprised, dog. I thought that Eddie I's flow, delivery, and rapid fire pace, as well with some good lines. Some lines weren't hitting like as hard as I thought they would, but the way he delivers them were dope. Whereas with So Severe, I feel like he'd have some dope hitting lines, but then a lot of the time, some of the lines you like, I don't know, that one wasn't all that, or like that one was cool, or like, really? You know what I'm saying? And then he got the whole thing when he dropped the bar where it was like, he's supporting avocado, and then he was like the whole Beasley thing, and he was losing me with that, and
I didn't know that reference at all.
I mean, I knew it, but I was like, oh, okay. Like, you're going to waste time on that in a tournament battle? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah. No, but I loved his first. I thought So Severe's first round was amazing and the best he's had, out of this tournament so far. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I thought his first was really strong. And overall, I liked his performance better, all 3 rounds better than I liked him against Scotty. So I think there was some improvement. Right. And it was good to hear him afterwards too, talking about wanting to improve. And he's like, look, I know the fans don't fuck with me. I keep losing the fan vote. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I want to get there.
Right. I mean, to put a ribbon on it, I'll say that for me, I felt that Eddie I's consistency throughout the battle was the reason why I personally had him winning. I felt like even though his material wasn't at a 10 or anything like that, but he was at a consistent level where he was at, whereas So Severe would have times where his material would fall off and then come back up, and then fall off and then come back up. So that's the clearest way that I can say why I had Eddie I winning.
Yeah, to your point, I think the end of So Severe, like the last few bars of So Severe's third, I mean, like the Beasley point and then on, all ended so poorly that I thought he was going to lose the battle.
Right. Yeah, I thought it was going to. And Eddie I is just such a. Well, I mean, he did win the fan vote, so we know that he's the fan favorite. He got that, but I thought it was going to be like maybe 2-2 or something like that. Because even with all what I was saying, So Severe still entertained me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like he wasn't like he was entertaining, but I just felt like Eddie I was just more consistent the entire battle. But the battle did go to So Severe. So Severe moves on. Congratulations once again. Yeah. They're 3 for 3, man. Another good ass battle. You know what I mean? And
do we know who he's battling next?
I have no clue. I'm not sure.
I think I know. I think I got a picture of the tournament or something like that. Hold on.
I think I know.
Hold on. It is So Severe versus Saint.
Oh.
Yep.
Yikes. That's going to be a tough one, man. Like, he's going to have to be on fire to beat Saint, man. So Severe, that's no slight to you, my brother, but start strapping up, bro. Man, last battle of the night, big dog. Clone versus Family Man Hayes. What did you think of that battle?
Yo, I mean, obviously the battle of the night. I mean, that's
right. Yeah, hands down.
Definitely one of the best ones we've had of the tournament so far. I'll say maybe top 3.
Yeah,
that we've had so far.
Absolutely, yeah, without a doubt.
It was one of those battles where like
Hayes would go, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, he got this round. And then Clone would go, and then, oh, fuck, man, no, Clone's got this. And then Hayes would go, and I'll go, oh, yeah, no, Hayes is going to get this. And then Clone would go, I'd be like, oh, shit, no. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I kept going back and forth on those, which is, I mean, that's how you know it's a dope battle. I ended up edging it to Hayes just because I think I like Hayes a little bit more. I think he's more he's a little bit more well-rounded, and he's got this style that I'm not like. It's just different. Like the way he delivers shit is just in a voice and a cadence that's just
he's not afraid to play around with his voice.
Yeah, and at first it was kind of like, oh, what are you doing? But after a while, I like kind of appreciated it because
it's his, it's unique, it's
right?
It's a little refreshing because he hasn't changed what he does. I feel like he always had bars, but I felt like he upgraded. You know what I'm saying, like the bars too, and he's consistent and he's definitely attacking you the whole time. And sometimes he hits you with some shit that you're just surprised at. You're like, oh snap, like that was fire. You know what I mean? And Clone was dope. Delivery, presence, performance, all of that, right? And there were points where, yes, he had, you know what's the difference? Clone, when he's on, he has very visual bars. Like he'll say a bar and you can picture it like immediately, whether it's funny, whatever it is, whether it's a double entendre or whatever, you can visually see the bar that he's saying. You know what I mean? And not everyone has that ability to make you automatically see what they're saying. I think the problem was Clone might have had too many battles going on before this battle. Why are you flying out to these other places and taking on these battles knowing that you got Family Man Hayes who's only focused on you, and he's a formidable opponent? And I think that hurt him in the long run because A, this is for 50K. B, this is one of the biggest platforms in battle rap. And C, you're probably a man of your word. You wanted to fulfill the obligations and all that. And I don't know your reasons for taking those other battles. I personally would have said, listen, man, like, we going to do these battles another time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got something going on. And I just felt like if he would have taken the time that he took to write those other rhymes for those other battles and focus on Family Man Hayes, he might have been able to more clearly edge out this battle.
Yes.
This battle can be a debatable battle if you want to debate it. I'm not mad at you for wanting to debate it, but when we're breaking it down and getting to the nitty gritty, if I watch this battle 5 times, I'll probably have Family Man Hayes winning at least 3 out of the 5 times. You feel me? So in a 5-game series, I'd have Family Man Hayes winning, so.
And did Clone battle the day before?
Something like, I think the week before he might have had like battles back-to-back days or something like that.
Yeah.
And then battled this dude a week later. And I'm like,
which is still wild. And so, just to think like the time you spent on one battle, even if let's just say you had the bars prepared for months.
Right.
You still are spending the time memorizing it, performing it, all that sort of shit. And you could have been spending that time on Hayes, and it could have made a line hit harder. You could have come up with different material that was a little bit better, and all that little shit would have changed this, 55% to 45% or whatever it was. It was something close like that to go in your favor instead.
So man, but shout out to Clone though, man, because he's fire and definitely a bright future, man. He's gonna be back. I loved seeing him on this card in this tournament. Pleasant surprise, man. Continue to do what you do and play it. Congratulations on that new house, by the way, Clone. So, man, we definitely support you here at LTBR. He was on LTBR Daily and definitely a dope personality. Can't wait to see more from this cat, man. Family Man Hayes wins. He moves on to the next round, gets closer to that 50K. Man,
who's he battling?
Tim, it's late. I'm not even sure, brother. Good luck. Good luck. That's all I'm I'm gonna say good luck.
Wow.
But that should be a good ass battle though, man. Like I expect nothing but a great battle, man. KOTD was 4 for 4. Tim, we were
0 for 4.
Maybe 0 for 3 because we didn't even like.
Yeah,
we didn't even give that other battle a shot. You know what I'm saying?
That one kind of got forfeited,
right? But I mean,
yeah.
but each battle could have went either way.
Close.
So I'm not mad. It's not like we were just like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Like, we totally got the, like the battles were close. So, it's all good. But before that, man, I was perfect all the way up until, last week. So,
God damn.
Fuck it, man. You win some, you lose some, and you move on to fight another day, man. And that other day is going to be the East Coast Division headed by Poison Pen, which is going down this Sunday at 3 p.m. on Twitch. So you guys should definitely tune in. 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon Pacific. The first non-tournament battle, man. Two guys that have been around for a hot second. City Towers and Dub the Phenom. Your thoughts, Tim?
Oh, it's City Towers, easy. Yeah. City Towers, he's got some big names under him. He's got DNA,
T-Top,
and Daylight.
Yes, he does, man. He's from the iBattle circuit, right?
Yes, and fun fact,
the original iBattle circuit.
Yeah, exactly.
Connecticut.
He's got 2 of the top 10 most viewed battles on iBattle.
Oh, I can see that.
Daylight,
man.
DNA,
Yeah.
And I like City Towers, man. I think he's not as, what's the word I want to use? There's a reason why he didn't ask to be in the tournament. I'll say that. All right. But with that said, I still think he's got a ton of talent. I like to see him like angling. I think he does that stuff well. I think he can bring in some humor into things.
Yeah.
Really well. I think he's actually a pretty well-rounded guy. He just doesn't have the I don't know the ability to really draw people in. You know what I mean? Where you like watch me like, this guy is going to be a star, but you watch him, you're like, this guy's very capable,
right?
What he's doing, he can do it, and he does it well at the level that he's at, and I think that's great.
Right.
Dub the Phenom, on the other hand, I don't know. I'm just gonna say City Tower is gonna win this one very clearly.
Oh snap! Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna have to zag while you zig, man.
Really?
Yeah. Dub the Phenom. I feel like he has this wit to him, and this he's very performance heavy and very like animated when it comes to his stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is a real shot in the arm for him. Like, this is a real big opportunity that I feel like he's going to take super serious. And all of the best attributes from Dub the Phenom, I feel like he's going to put them all together and really surprise us, man. I feel like we're going to see a really good performance from Dub the Phenom, man. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised when this battle goes down, man.
I don't know, man. Maybe I just haven't seen the right Dub the Phenom battles.
You know what I mean? I feel like he can put it all together for this date, man. I feel like he can put it all together and surprise a lot of people.
I watched him versus Showtime or Show Off
the
other day, and he said, for them birds, you better duck like Daffy and Donald. and you wouldn't be Showtime if this was at the Apollo. And I was like, no, man.
Dub.
Nope.
Do not make me look crazy, Dub.
I know it, man. That was I like heard that and I was like, ugh.
Dub, don't make me look crazy, homie. All right.
but you know what? Everyone's got bad battles.
Everyone's got bad
he's
bars.
Got a catalog. I watched like 3 battles. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm picking out one bad bar out of all of it. So you know what? The guy could be, great. And you might 3-0 City Towers and, shit. The fact that I'm picking City Towers probably means Dub's going to win.
Yeah,
He's got Dub in his name anyways, right?
Yeah, he's stupid, man. He's stupid. He's stupid. Oh man, moving on to the next battle, man. Next non-tournament battle. Interesting battle. I did not see this battle being put together at all.
No.
Red Flag, I Battle Legend.
Yep.
Versus Fettuccine 20, man. A We Go Hard alum and a URL guy. You know, we've seen him on the URL PGs and a lot of the burgeoning URL cards also. Straight out of Harlem, you know what I mean? Red Flag versus Fettuccine 20. I didn't see this battle being put together, Tim. When you saw this battle, what was your first thoughts?
It was, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of when Big T went on KOTD Blackout and battled Nameless. Everyone was like, wait, what? Who in the world envisioned this battle? You know what I mean? Like, that's what this reminds me of. Anyways.
Nameless with the Nameless judging system?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, my God,
Him
man.
versus Big T. Yeah.
Right, right.
What?
Yeah, word.
No, hey, Red Flag's great. You know, we at LTBR really fuck with Red Flag.
Hey man, he came to my house when I lived in Brooklyn to do a show.
Did he really?
Yeah, he came to the crib, dog.
Oh man, hey, he's a good guy. So
definitely,
yeah, Red Flag. I mean, yeah, I like his punches. I like how he puts shit together. He's a witty guy. He seems very well rounded. He can rap. He can like rap.
Mm-hmm.
Fettuccine, man, Fettuccine says some really clever shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like a We Go Hard guy who are just all, those guys are lyrics and punches, right?
Yep.
I think with Fettuccine though, he can be like really
We Go Hardy.
It's just hit and miss. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he was battling Banks and he says, I'll put bangs all over the table like the grinding beat, which I thought was dope because
yeah.
Like, I thought that.
Is that how the beat goes too?
I was like, oh, that's a dope.
That's how does the beat go?
You know what I mean, man. So hey, and then he followed it up with like, it's like the animal hospital. I would have had a vet holding on for dear life, and I'm like, what? 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 Why would you say? You know what I mean? So. The guy just he's got all these bars and he just needs some like quality control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So anyways, I'm gonna go with Red Flag just because of that consistency or whatever. But hey, Fettuccine's dope, man. And if he's on one, shit, he could totally pull this out. Absolutely.
Fettuccine definitely is dope. I'm going to go with the consistency throughout the battle, and I believe that just Red Flag will just be more consistent throughout this battle. So I'm going to roll with Red Flag. And, the man's been over my house, and he ain't steal nothing, so I'm definitely rolling with Red Flag.
Red Flag, 3-0.
Maybe 2-1. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to disrespect the brother like that. No, right. But all jokes aside, though, I just feel like Red Flag is just going to be more consistent with his bars throughout this battle. So I'm rolling with Red Flag, man. But I do think that it's going to be a dope battle. It's going to be another surprising ass battle like we had last week. I think this battle is going to live up to the surprising hype. I like the matchup.
I do too, man. I'd love to see more of them like this. It's kind of the clashing of two worlds.
Yes.
You just don't know what's going to happen. And that's what makes it fun.
That is exactly what makes it fun,
shout out
man.
To
Poison Pen.
Poison Pen. Shout out to Poison Pen for putting some shit like this together.
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if Lex was heavily involved.
Lex.
You know what I mean? To be getting City Towers and Red Flags on here.
Right? Yeah. I mean, they both are Team Homie, right? You know what I mean? So why not?
Shit.
Gotta throw your man the alley-oop, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Good call, good call.
Moving on to the actual tournament battles, man.
Mm-hmm.
J Mididoo, a.k.a. J Murder, versus Show Off.
Yep.
Tim, your thoughts,
man.
brother?
I don't really like my breakdown of this, man. I'll be honest.
because I think Jay Murder's has better bars. I just think he's as far as lyrics go, I'm gonna give it to Jay Murder. But here's the thing: these guys are friends.
Yeah.
They've been friends for a long time. Shit could get personal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it does, I think Showtime's gonna win.
Show off. Show off, ninja.
I gotta stop doing that, man. I gotta stop doing that.
You're creating a whole new character. There's Show Out, and you're creating this guy named Showtime.
All right, so Show Off's gonna come out and yo, he's like he can really talk to someone's soul. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like if he has a good angle, he can really hone in on that and really deliver it well. Like really, really well, right? Mm-hmm. If he does that, he's going to win. But I don't think he's going to. I really don't. I think he's gonna hold back he's gonna get somewhat personal with Jay Murder, but not as personal as he could. Because I mean he's like a very principled guy. Right. You know what I mean? He's a really smart guy. And I see him being like, you know what? I want to win the battle, but I don't want to damage like any friendship or hurt Jay Murder, like, you know, outside of battle rap. And I think Jay Murder's gonna be like, fuck that. I'm taking the gloves off. I'm getting him the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? And he's going for the jugular, you know? And I think that's gonna be the edge there, man.
Tim, man, why you zig? I gotta zag again, man. Show Off was on LTBR Daily a few weeks back. And he's like, yo, just because this dude is my brother does not mean I ain't coming to kill him. He's like, when I play my brother in basketball, not only do I want to win, but I want to do new moves and embarrass him out there on the court. He's saying that this battle is going to be of epic proportions. He is writing to really get him up out of here. Here's my thing. I feel like in these battles, Jay Murder has been known to drop a round here and there, right? Whereas you'll get a potent round first, and then one of them, the second or the third, whichever one, there's going to be a light round. I feel like I feel like he took the pedal off the battle with Bonnie. Like he was kind of like saving some energy, you know what I'm saying, for this next round. And here we are in this next round. And what he did in that third round, what he did with changing up the flows and getting more intricate and switching up the cadences and the speeds of rapping, I think he's going to incorporate more of that. And that's going to be the chicanery that he's going to use to trip Jay Murder off. And on top of that, he's not going to fall for any of Jay Murder's shenanigans in this battle, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Vlad, you're so wrong on this. Man.
Hey, man, there's only one way to find out. On Sunday, we're going to find out.
This was so funny. You watched the same Bonnie battle and came up with like the exact opposite outcome, right? Because to me, I watched that Bonnie battle and go, this is why Shoff's going to lose to Jay Murder, because he fucks with Bonnie. And he didn't go at her as hard as he normally could.
I don't think that
once he got to the third, and he really started with an angle, which was the Adi Boom shit. That's when he like took off.
I don't think I feel like he did not need those other two rounds. Like I think he felt like there's no way on earth Bonnie's gonna win. I'm just gonna give you whatever for the first two, and in the third, I'm gonna show you who I really am. But with Jay Murder, I think he knows that I can lose this battle. So what I did in the third, I'm going to step up and try my best to do that all 3 rounds, because he knows there's a good ass chance that Jay Murder can get him out of here if he plays around. He can't play around. With Bonnie, he could play around. He knows he's not going to lose. But this one, he knows he can lose, so he can't do that.
Okay.
He can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And Jay Murder, he plays around from time to time in the battles. He gets cute. You know what I mean? He does things where he gets cute in the battles, and there's no time to get cute, man. This is time to put on the war paint, the vests, all that, the boots, everything, the ammo, the book bags, all of that, extra shells, everything, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's going to be the difference, man. I think Show Off is going to show up for three rounds, bro.
I've been converted.
Hey, listen, man. No, stay on your zig side. I'm gonna stay on my zag side. You feel me?
No, I'm not.
Don't come over on this side now.
I'm going show off.
All right, man. But this battle's gonna be fire, man. I'm hoping it is a battle, like an epic battle, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do feel like it's gonna be a close battle. Like I don't think Show Off's gonna blow Jay Murder out the water. And if Jay Murder wins, I don't think he's gonna blow Show Off out of the water.
Oh no,
I think it's gonna be a tight battle. I think it's gonna be close, and both dudes are gonna be fire. Like they can't let people down, man. Like they can't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's too much on the line for this. Like
right.
they both gonna bring it. So. Oh man,
I'm
I hate to see
for this one.
Me
man.
too, man. I hate to see two Brooklyn people going at it like that, but yo,
it's gonna be great entertainment.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely,
right.
man. Now, Tim, man, we get to the main event, bro. Harlem every day, all day. I control everything. Head Ice versus Brockton, Massachusetts' own XL Dog.
Yeah, I got Excel winning this one pretty easily, man. And let me tell you why.
I'm here. I'm all ears, brother.
Because Head Ice hasn't won a battle in years. That's one.
What you mean? He won the first round battle to get to this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
In years, he was a champion for how long?
Head Ice hasn't really won a battle in a number of years.
Okay. All right. I'm listening. I'm all ears, like I said.
You know, I'm playing. But
Ice, by the way, this is the white guy on the podcast saying this stuff.
This is the white guy from Wisconsin. I'll never run into you again. So
so when you run into me, don't go, yo, which one of you, Tim or Vlad?
Ice is hella cool. He's a good dude. But I'm gonna
says
I'm
the
gonna
guy
go
who's
Excel,
never met him before in his life.
right, yeah, right. So I got Excel winning because they were supposed to already battle, and Head Ice. What did he no show or just? Yeah, it was a straight up no show, right?
Yeah,
so Excel
something like that
was all excited about that battle, right?
Right.
He was all excited. He's like, I get to battle, the King of the Dot, former champion, and this is going to be a big look, and da da da. And then Head Ice no show him. That is going to put some fire on him.
Mm-hmm.
Excel also passed 1,000 followers on Twitter, and he's super excited. He can't let them down, dude. He's not going to let them down. So he's going to be writing super fire for that reason. And then third, Excel's been on King of the Dot so many times. This is like the most love he's ever gotten. He's not going to lose it. The guy has battled I don't know the exact number, but like 90 times, right? He's had like 90. He battles all over the country, and he is a battler's battler, and he's always wanted that respect. And like, he's fucking getting it by winning round one.
Uh-huh.
He's definitely going to get it when he goes to round two.
Okay.
And so I don't see Head Ice having that motivation. There's nothing Head Ice. There's nothing that's going to motivate Head Ice like that. There really isn't.
You know, man. Here's my thought. Oh, he's got 80 battles actually. XL.
All right.
Wow, you were 10 off. Here's my thoughts, man. Head Ice is taking on too many battles. Like, he just battled last week.
Did he really? Who was that against?
He battled Rosenberg Raw.
Oh shit! All right.
Right. I haven't seen that battle. I heard some things, but I'm gonna wait until I see. I'm gonna wait till I see the battle.
Well, hey, we're Battle Rap Media. We don't have to watch the battle. We can report on it.
Says Math Alpha,
Watching
right?
battles and then talking about them.
What's the point, right? Why do we even waste time trying to be professional? Like, shit, man. I'm just gonna make up whatever I want and then just like put it out there daily. And, I'll be rich from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? What the hell are we taking our time trying to actually like be for real and entertain people like with the truth? Like, this is crazy. Doing research and shit. Why?
Stupid.
I'm just gonna start listening to other people's like,
dude, that's what Twitter's for, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, okay, what did that respected guy says who only gets like 20 views, yeah, I'm gonna take all of their content and just put my entertainment and razzle dazzle on it and like get all the views and all the money. No, man, but honestly, all jokes aside, I feel like Ice is just slightly overworked, dog. Like I feel like he's just taking on extra battles, and XL is only focused on head ice. And I think for that reason alone, man, and for the reasons like you said, man, like, you know, he wants his respect, and this battle was booked already, so he kind of has the bars already, you know what I'm saying, already formulated. And this is going to sound bad. I can see why XL is really geared up to battle Ice. I can't see Ice pumping himself up to get that internal motivation to really take XL. And plus, he's taking on other battles during that time. So it's kind of like, that doesn't lead me to believe that Ice is going to win this battle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rolling with XL to take this battle. And I'm hoping Ice completes all 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping he completes all 3 rounds. It's going to be interesting to see if they keep him to the time limits also.
Word.
But I will say this. If Ice completes all 3 rounds, don't be shocked. That's all I'm going to say.
If he doesn't complete all 3?
If he does complete all 3, don't be shocked by the decision of the judges.
Got you.
That's all I'm going to say. Don't be shocked.
Well, thankfully, Head Ice hasn't completed all 3 rounds. I don't know the last shit. I don't know.
Ice, once again, this is the Caucasian male from Wisconsin who was saying all this stuff, big homie. So once again,
here in Wisconsin, we like to have all 3 rounds.
Gouda cheese. What's your favorite cheese, Tim?
I don't know.
I don't know. Don't stereotype me like that, man. Come on, man. Just because I'm from Wisconsin don't mean I like cheese like that.
Man, next time I'm going to buy one of those cheese hats that they wear at the Packer games. Yep. You know what I mean? I'm going to be wearing it for our next episode, man.
Oh, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait, man.
You know,
it's going to be so fire.
Quit stereotyping the white man.
Listen, man, this is one of the few times I get to do this in life. I'm going to take full advantage of it, man. Are you crazy? Tim, man, this has been another edition of Ebony and Ivory. Tim and Vlad doing our best, KOTD Grand Prix predictions, reviews, and previews, man. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Once again, please subscribe to the YouTube. We are less than 150 people away from 1,000 subscribers. And once we get there, we are going to be going live and going ham. We're going to be dragging our nuts through sand and everything and doing a bunch of crazy stuff. So it's going to be fire. Wherever you're listening to this to, Apple, iTunes, Stitcher, wherever, subscribe, leave us 5-star ratings, man. Leave a comment. Let everybody know that we are fire, that you love this. Also, follow the show across all platforms at LTBR Podcast. Follow Tim on Twitter at Do Not Tweet Much. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at ProgramV if you want to keep up with what we're doing. Also, follow us on Caffeine at caffeine.tv/LTBR podcast. Make a profile. Follow the team. We're live Monday through Thursdays, 10:30 a.m. till noon. That's right. I mean, hell, man, we had Show Off on the show. We had all sorts of people on the show. We're working on getting direct on the show, so stay tuned, man. Man. We just had Young Gaddis on the show, man, and she was at the last KOTD event, so... You know, man, follow us there. And if you love what we're doing and you want to support the show, hey, Cash App, $LTBR podcast in the notes, right, Tim and Vlad, so that the big boss man knows that you are contributing to what we're doing. And, of course, we're going to share it with the rest of the boys to get some more equipment and upgrade everything. And we will have some merch coming soon, everything from baby onesies to hoodies to everything that you need for wintertime and the holiday season coming up. So, man, thank you guys for tuning in. Tim, this was another great episode, brother. Man.
Love it, man.
So much fun. I know this episode's getting to y'all just a little bit late. Ladies, you can take the panties out of your mouth now. You know what I'm saying? And, and start yelling once again.
Hey, ladies, get a towel and wipe up that snail tail.
Ooh, you nasty, Tim. You nasty. All 1.5 of you ladies, the full-size lady and the little person lady, you know what I'm saying, from Canada that's listening to this, man. Wipe them snail trails off and give me some Tim Hortons when I land in town. You know what I'm saying? Yo, until next week, Tim, man. I'm out of here, brother.
All right, man.
Peace.